Hey everybody, it's Ruben Lowy. It's Wednesday morning here in McAllen, Texas. Something happened last night. I've been studying, the subconscious, learning about the subconscious and the conscious mind and, different brain modes, beta, alpha, theta, you know, when you're in these different modes of thought. And it all kind of came together last night. So I got somebody who's already a good saver. They just don't know all the other options there are. Got her in front of Bernadette, and she, got her eyes opened, and she was just, that little. Uh, she had some, you know, reservations as far as like the cost and the fees for what we do, and as far as licensing and getting your code number and the exam and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't make a big deal out of it, right? Got her to the training last night, and it was really good training last night on the IUL, the FFIUL, all right, and insurance, the history of insurance. And then she got a chance to hear everybody talking about the September surge. And then she got to talk to these ladies that were new too, and they just gone through the licensing process, and they knew the numbers, right there. And next thing you know, she's saying, "Okay, I'm signing up tomorrow." Right, so that'll be today, and so we'll see how that goes. Then, but it was, I didn't let my subconscious programming mess it up. And what I mean by that is I got this, you remember Sergeant Carter from Gomer Pyle? Yeah, I had that tendency to go Sergeant Carter. People when you know, they ask irrational questions, or they balk, and what I figured out what it is your reaction is information to them. Okay, so they're seeing how you react to whatever stall or objection or sometimes irrational statement they'll say. And they're just, and I got conditioned from my job, my day job, where I call on these produce warehouses. And these guys will say some off color, totally inappropriate statements. And I was a Navy SEAL for 10 years. I've heard it all. And I just shake my head, and they're like, okay, he's not judging me. Okay. And with this person, I resisted condemning her objection or her stall. I just didn't react to it. Okay. And it didn't, by not reacting, basically I didn't put a barrier up. I didn't put an artificial barrier up for her to totally stop. And it's when people see that that it means too much to you, that makes them wary. It makes them feel like they're stepping in a trap. And I just like, you know what? I can see all your attributes. I mean, you're just, you're very detail oriented. You're very, conscientious, right? And I could just see all of that, and I think that would do really well, really good fit with our company. And rather than trouncing on, her little bump that she was hung up on. And I just let the other ladies be excited and talk to her, and it worked. Okay. I'm like, oh, okay, that's telling me something. And this morning, okay, so I read scriptures every day, and the scripture was Proverbs 22, verse 17. Pay attention, listen to the wise, and do what I tell you to do. You know, and it's so listening to that. I'm thinking. I used to think that my subconscious, like it was another identity of myself, and I would pay it homage. I would, you know, talk to it respectfully, like I wanted to be talked to. And then I come to realize that, you know, it was really all the amazing things that I have done were God. It was God working for me in my life, and I was just the benefactor of it. And then I realized that really what my subconscious is just the database of all the information and of the things that I've done and heard and listened to and seen and witnessed. So it was like basically my filing cabinet. Okay, and then learning that you can change the files in the drawers of your filing cabinet and change yourself in that process. And so it didn't really make sense to me paying homage to my filing cabinet, right? and and so basically, a lot of things we take pride in, or we give value to our filing cabinet, right? And you know, if we could change out the files in our filing cabinet, in the drawers in our filing cabinet, and make it a better filing cabinet, why wouldn't we? Okay, and it's because we take so much pride in what we already have in our filing cabinet. It causes us to resist change, and sometimes it's just we know what's in our filing cabinet. We know the trash that's in the drawers of our filing cabinet, and we don't know what else there is out there outside the filing cabinet. And it's when we realize that when we get to the point where we realize that what's in our filing cabinet hasn't served us, that's when we become open to new information. Okay, and I saw that happen. I witnessed that with my new prospect last night, and it totally opened up a whole new understanding for me, and I think it's going to change a lot of my business. All right, have a great day.